I have no money, but I am a judge. That's what I remember. I have $0. $0. It's week 4. I have 11 cases. My mental health is okay, despite the fact that I have no money. I'm going to end the day and start another day. I have to remember how to play this game, and I have to stay focused here because I need to make some money back. However, if anyone offers me money to let people go, I think I'll take it because I took it last time. I've kind of already messed up my morality. I have a 35% chance to get arrested. Dennis wanted to have the no-no with Sofia, whom he thought was a P word in exchange for money. You know, this is a rather vulgar case for the first case in my video. Hopefully YouTube doesn't mind that. In the telephone conversation, Sofia requested a certain amount of money and asked Dennis to deposit it into her account. Oh, shit. Next page. This is a hot story. Dennis did not receive any return after depositing the money. Afterwards, he reported the situation to the police and filed a complaint against Sofia. Soon after, Sofia was arrested and detained at a residence address. I broke up with my girlfriend about 2.5 years ago, and during that time, I had no sex with anyone. This affected me psychologically, and I thought for my health, I could have a relationship with a P word I found on an app on the internet. I called the number provided. I was then sent to a bank account and deposited the $200 mentioned on the phone into the bank account. She sent me into the bank account she sent me and sent her the receipt. Then I realized that they had blocked my phone number. I tried to reach them for quite a while, but I couldn't. The amount I paid is not very important, but I can't bear these people are fooling others. That's why I decided start to commence an action. Now, isn't prostitution illegal? First of all, okay, now Sofia's talking. First of all, I'm not a prostitute. I never have been. My phone rang recently. A stranger asked me how much my fee was. At first, I didn't understand, but then thinking I was being made fun of, I told him that my hour cost $200. He asked how he could make the payment. I sent him my bank account, and then I realized that I had $200 in my account. When I realized it was serious misunderstanding, I blocked the number. Don't try to solve the problem, just block them. That really adds up. Inexplicably, I realized that my phone number was circulating on the internet on sexually explicit sites. I recently changed my number. Now that's interesting. This is a difficult story here, I think. This is the biggest pain in the ass to get evidence. So I have to guess what one is. I have to. Damn it. Okay. Finally got that stupid thing. So now I can look at the evidence. We have a receipt from Dennis to Sofia, Banana Bank. The receipt for money sent by Dennis. Here is the chat dialogue. Dennis says hello. Sofia says hi. Dennis says, what is your fee? Sofia says $200 per hour, $500 per night. Which one do you want? Sofia, you little liar. An hour, please. How do I make the payment? I will send you a bank account and you can deposit the fee there. Okay, I'll get back to you after the deposit. See you. See you later. Yeah, Sofia's a little sleut. You're a sleut. And you lied about it. Why didn't you tell the person who called your phone that you're not astute? Like I said at the beginning, I thought he was making fun of me. After you realized it was serious, why didn't you send the money back? I tried to send it through the account number on the receipt I was sent, and it didn't work. I thought I would send it somehow later and forgot about it. There's no here. You're as freaking guilty as guilty. Now, my question, though, is... Public prosecute... Why did I read prosecution as prostitution? Why... What is... Is prostitution legal in this country that we're in? Because if so... where? Where do I go? Otherwise, though, I need to charge you. She has no criminal record. Her mental health is fine. She stole $200. That's the end of the story. Apparently, wait. Wait, never mind. I want to go back. Because I need to look up how long do I got to give her. Theft. Let's see here. Theft. 2 years jail. 2 years in jail for stealing $200. That's... That seems very harsh, but not only did you steal $200, but you got this man's hopes up. You left him blue-balled and empty-walleted. That's kind of a double... Maybe the death sentence. I don't know. 2 years in jail, Sofia. Hope that was worth $200. That sucks. Judge Poopy, that's right. That's my great name. As a result of the decisions you made in the cases, we decided to raise your salary. Hell yeah! This week I'll earn $900. So now we have $900. No, we don't. We have 400 credit options. See, this is something I never did, though. I could take out $10,000, double it on a hand of blackjack, and then be really rich. Payment loan of this loan will take 4 weeks. Weekly payment, $3,000. I really need to have a good run at blackjack, don't I? What happens if I don't have any money? Don't worry. I'll do this. So I need to make at least $2,000 in order to break even from this loan. Can I pull another 10,000? Can I just keep on pulling 10,000? I can. Well, why don't I just pull 10,000 to pay off the 10,000? No, you could just go into never-ending debt on this game, right? Let's go to the casino real quick. I promise I am not getting caught up at the casino as heavily as I did last time. I promise you. However, I need to make $2,000. So if I win one $2,000 hand of blackjack, I will have paid off the loan and I'll be even no matter what. Oh, give me a blackjack. Son of a bitch. I need to take a card. Oh no. 10. Okay, I win a $4,000 hand of blackjack. I'm still good. Oh no. Okay, 20. I win. Okay. Okay, hold up. So I have 12,400. I took that loan and I'm good, right? I have broken even with that loan, but I did not take that loan to break even, right? So I want to make I'll be humble. I'll make $1,000 on it and I'll be happy. Okay, I have a 20. I should have bet more. 19. I win again. All right, so I just made money on my loan. I'm not getting stuck at the casino this time. I'm actually going to play Judge Sim, not Gambling Sim. So now we're going to go to bed rich as fuck. We took a $10,000 loan. We made $1,000 on it. Well, that's not a lot. Maybe. Oh, Jesus. My possibility of arrest is kind of high here. 45%. Is it because I gambled? Is it because I won at the casino? Ahmad is charged with human trafficking. Late at night, while the police were inspecting at the border of a city named Kyoris, a person named Ahmad Emyn did not comply with the stop warning and tried to bypass. Police officers pursued the vehicle driven by Ahmed, who fled from a police stop. As a result of a long chase, the person who entered a gas station got out of the vehicle and tried to escape on foot, was caught and detained by police after a while. A large number of foreign nationals were detected in the vehicle. Ahmed said, I am aware that it is dangerous and forbidden for me to do this work, but I was unemployed and penniless for a very long time. You should have went to the casino. So I had to do it. The work and the process was very difficult for me, and I was so nervous that when I saw the police officers, I panicked and tried to run away. It was all to show my family that I could earn some money. I'm aware of my guilt. I accept it, and I am very sorry. Oops. Is that it here? Yeah, that is it. That's all he says. He has no criminal record. He is mentally stable. Facial recognition was done. It was him. This dude was just caught. That's it. What about my email? Is there anything else? This lady that's pissed for me sending both the children to an orphanage. When I edited the video, I did not select that. I don't know why she's pissed at me. Why it thinks I placed both children in an orphanage, because I did not. So I think that's a bug in the game, to be honest. Oh, look at, I could buy a decorative horse figure now with my winnings. Or a plant. There's no guarantee of attracting your cat. Why don't we buy... Okay, we just bought a cat toy. Why didn't you want to or couldn't get a regular job? I tried, but the conditions of the jobs I worked were very difficult. Employers usually did not hire me because I was inexperienced. So I felt I had to prove myself to my family. And who offered you this job? After hearing from a friend about the opportunity for quick earnings, I independently researched and began transporting migrants by car. Well, smuggling, human trafficking, 8 years in jail. This guy seems like he was just caught in the wrong job at the wrong time. I think he should get a sentence, but I almost don't want to give him that bad of one. What do you think? I gotta give him something. It's supposed to be 8 years. I gotta follow the rules, right? 8 years. That family is probably gonna be destroyed from this. Well, I don't know. Can't do the time, don't do the crime. I have a 45% chance of failing this. My cat isn't playing with its cat toy. That's unfortunate. I think maybe I should go to the bar. I think it improves mental health. There we go. Why don't we have a whiskey? $30. There we go. Alcoholic judge. I hadn't had a drink yet, so. 90% mental stability now. In the dark of night, your sleep is interrupted by a sound of knocking on the door. Oh no. Oh fuck. Look through the hole or wait quietly? Let's look through the hole. You see a masked man. I think calling the police is a good idea on this one. Oh boy. What did I do? Who did I piss off? Damaged lawsuit filed by Brooklyn against the multinational company that develops and sells Lupple consumer electronics. Recently, a person named Brooklyn purchased a mobile phone from the dealer of a Lupple company. He claimed that during the period of use, his phone was not charged with an adapter other than its own charger. While using the phone while it was charging, the battery inside it exploded and caused physical damage around the right hand and face of Brooklyn. Your face looks ugly, but not damaged. Brooklyn, who reported the situation to the Lupple authorized service, did not receive the response he expected and filed a lawsuit for compensation of $500,000. Brooklyn says exactly 2 months and 13 days ago, I went to the Lupple dealer near my house to buy a phone. I bought a model I liked and started using the phone. During this time, while using the phone, I never charged it with anything other than the charger that came in the box. While I was charging the phone, its battery suddenly exploded, and in addition to the damage to my hand, parts of the phone also hit my face. Afterwards, I called the Lupple authorized service and explained the situation and expected at least an apology. But it was not what I expected. They told me that this was a user error and hung up the phone on me, so I filed a lawsuit to demand my rights. Mika, who must be the representative of Lupple, says, we definitely do not hold ourselves responsible for the incident. Our products have been subjected to dozens of tests, and our engineers have reported that it is not possible to give such a reaction when charged with the current adapter or a more powerful adapter. We believe this incident occurred as a result of a transaction that the consumer did not report and is an action designed to tarnish our brand. That's a confusing response. That's all we get right there. The burnt phone, all those statements. Let's look at the evidence. Here's the phone conversation between Brooklyn, the customer service agent. I'm Tiffany. Can I ask for your name so I can better help you? Brooklyn Troyes. My name is Brooklyn Troyes. Oh. I read that like he said Brooklyn Troyes. The phone I bought from your dealer about 2.5 months ago exploded in my hand. Can you explain how this happens? I'm sorry, did you say the battery explode? Yes, even though I only used the adapter and charging cable that came in the box. That's not possible, Mr. Brooklyn. I think it's your fault. It cannot be from us. Is there anything else I can help you with? Typical customer service. What do you mean it's not possible? It happened. Am I lying? Unfortunately, I can't help you. Have a nice day. Yeah, that's about right. And Tiffany is their name. Tiffany in quotations. But they definitely sound like they wouldn't be named Tiffany. Let's talk to them. Lupple Company has stated that you're responsible for the incident. What do you think? I cannot agree with them. I explained to them in detail how the incident happened and what I went through. They didn't even take my explanation into consideration. Brooklyn stated in his statement that you did not take him into consideration. Do you think this is the case? No, Your Honor. We are a reputable company with high customer satisfaction. We just didn't think his statements were true. We put our products through dozens of tests. We stated that such an incident could only be due to customer error. How in the world does a customer blow up their phone? I don't know. There's no digital evidence. Fuck Lupple, I'd say, but these big companies are probably going to be the ones that hire hitmen to kill me. So if I rule against Lupple, I might be in trouble, but I'm going to give the man his $500,000. I have two options to find Brooklyn right. One of them is finding him right and giving him the $500,000. The other is finding him right and just giving him $1,000 for the phone. But well, this damage to his face. He claimed that during the period he used, the phone was not charged with an adapter, exploded and caused physical damage around the right hand and face of Brooklyn. I wish it would let me see pictures of his damage, right? Or physical damage. As far as I can see, I don't see any physical damage. But if I could see physical damage, I would give him the $500,000. But I'm thinking that this is a bit blown out of proportion. I want to give him $1,000 just for the phone back. He moves on. Yeah, that's what I did. I'm somewhat worried about getting arrested. Okay. We weren't even close. We haven't even gotten 11 or something. That would make it close. Man, maybe one hand real quick. 500. Give me $500 more. Beautiful. Okay, gotta double it now to make that money back. Uh-oh. Thank God. We were in deep. We were in deep. Oh, I made $500 at the end of that. We need to get out. Go home. Time to go home. That was scary. Victims named Jeremy Alder and Mike Byrne were found dead in their prison rooms. Whoops. It was determined that the security cameras of the floor where the incident took place were not working at the time of the incident. The person named Brad Cold, who stayed in the same room with the victims, was brought to the police station to take his statement. I only spent 2 days with them. I didn't have any problems or fights. Like me, they spoke very little. Why would I want to kill them? If I were to do this, I wouldn't be in a cell where there is room. If I were to do this, I wouldn't be in a cell where there is room, making me a suspect. Does that make any sense? Why would I want to kill them? If I were to do this, I wouldn't be in a cell where there is room, making me a suspect. What? I have paid and am paying the penalty for my crimes. I am not guilty in this incident. The reason I'm here is theft. I've never killed anyone in my life. The night they died, I slept before them. Even though I heard a few voices during the night, I thought they were delirious as usual. Seems suspicious. 2 roses found on the bodies. The strangulation rope found on the bodies confirmed to be a murder weapon. Now, going back to the previous time I played this, which I'm surprised I can even remember anything because it's been weeks. There was a murderer out and about that killed people, but out, not in prison. So now this guy must be in prison. Well, obviously. That's the only evidence. It has to be someone I put in prison. I didn't put this guy in prison. I don't remember this guy. I don't remember this guy. There's no digital evidence. Uh-oh. Brooklyn. I'm happy to see that I got what I deserved, even if I didn't get exactly what I wanted. Thank you, Your Honor. Hey, Brooklyn, you're welcome, brother. See, I knew I picked the right choice there. I hope that wasn't a sarcastic email. It's hard to read sarcasm. Sarcasm. I reviewed your statement. Although it makes sense, you are the only eyewitness at the scene. How can you explain this? This is one of the prisons where prisoners are killed most, and it is often unknown who did it. Don't you think it's possible that the guards had a hand in this? You said you heard voices that night. Why didn't you get up and look? The first night I couldn't sleep until the morning because of their delirium. I woke up and looked at them every time they were delirious, and they seemed very calm. My sleep has been disturbed for the last 2 nights. I thought it was one of those nights they were talking about as usual. I didn't feel the need to wake up and look. But why would the person not kill you? If someone else came into the cell, but the things are down. I think he's innocent, though. I have this feeling. There's not enough evidence. There's reasonable doubt. I have to find you innocent. I think it was a trick. It was a trick. The game wanted me to find him guilty of it, but he wasn't it. As a result of the decisions you made, I got $1,000 now. Hooray. Must mean I do alright. Unless it automatically always gives you pay raises. You paid the negative fee reflected in your balance from your wallet. What? Oh, okay. Okay, no. We're good. Credit debt. Okay, yeah. No, we're good. It just paid. I still have $11,320 in my wallet. I was looking at this, like, balance is 0. I thought I lost all my money. All right, so we're good. Why my family? Oh wait, yes. I was gonna say I have money now. Your daughter wants a smartphone from you as a birthday gift. The price is $700. Oh yeah, I got money. Although I need to make $700 now to make up for that. So let me just run a quick hand here. And your phone's paid for. Not a great start. Ugh. Technically, on a soft 15 against a 2. I'm going to take a card. Soft 18. I'm going to stay. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. All right, free phone. Sally John Morgan sued his tenant, Daisy Taylor, to evict her for not paying rent on time. Defendant is Daisy. Plaintiff is Sally John Morgan. Legal action has been taken against Daisy by Sally, I don't know, a weird name, for being 3 months late with her rent. The host, Sally J. Morgan, says that the tenant is in breach of the tenancy agreement. The host demands that the tenant vacate the property and pay the debts owed by the tenant with interest. My tenant has not paid me a single penny for 3 months. Even though I warn her many times, she keeps stalling. As if this were not enough. They constantly bring their friends to the house and make noise that disturbs the neighbors. I brought my neighbor who lives downstairs as a witness so that you can believe me on this matter. Charles Goodman, the witness, says, whatever Mr. Morgan says is true. Daisy says, it is true that I have not been able to pay the landlord for a while, but I had to quit my job and I can't afford to pay right now. I told him that it was not an arbitrary situation and that I would pay him when I received my unemployment benefit. However, he is trying to get me kicked out of the house somehow. It's a complete lie that we make too much noise with my friends. Since my downstairs neighbor is a tenant of Mr. Morgan, he obeys his orders. Okay, well that's great. You're still not paying your rent, bitch. Like, it seemed he gave you 3 months. How long does it take to get unemployment? Here is the tenancy agreement. It's signed by both of them. That gives me a lot of context there too, with line. That's all there is in this. Is there any digital evidence? No. Let's talk to them. Mr. Morgan, is it true that Charles Goodman, your downstairs neighbor whom you called he was a witness, is your tenant? That's true, Your Honor, but I don't understand its relevance. Mr. Goodman, is it true that your upstairs neighbor and her friends make so much noise that they disturb you? Sound? Noises? Oh, yes, I remember. Normandy coast. The voices are echoing in my ears. The smell of gunpowder and the sound of bullet casings. Achoo. Could you please answer the question, Mr. Goodman? Whatever Mr. Morgan says is true. Dude's a war veteran, and you're giving him trouble, Daisy. Miss Taylor, you said in your statement that your landlord tried to get you evicted. Why do you think that is? He's trying to evict me and raise the rent, but he can't do this because we have a contract. Normally, I would never miss my rent, but this getting fired thing, no, you said you quit your job, was unfortunate for me. They played into his hands. Well, didn't you just say you quit? Let's see here. But I had to quit my job. No, you said you quit. Now you said you're fired. Lying bitch. People always trying to make the landlords look bad. I'm about to get flamed for defending landlords. Wait, shit. Wait, do I need to know a sentence? No, I just gotta pick a thing. Tenant Daisy Taylor stays in the house until she finds a new house and her debt is postponed. No. Tenant Daisy Taylor will vacate the house and pay the remaining debt with interest. Well, this sounds mean, but to me, it sounds like she's playing a fiddle. No free rent. Oops. Well, I died. By who? Who killed me? I'm gonna load from last save. I'm loaded. Is that just a nominal chance? Is it just because? Well, it is a nominal chance. But does my verdict in that case have anything to do with it, or is I just unlucky? I think I was just unlucky, wasn't I? Well, I'm not even gonna read the case. I'm just gonna find you freaking. You gotta vacate the house. Yeah, it's just. It doesn't matter what you pick. I just got unlucky. Huh. That's such a weird dynamic in this game. Criminal record? Yes. Mental health test? Yes. National status? Yes. Okay. Participating in street racing. Oh boy, this would be me. Violation of traffic safety and rules. Oops. Recently, traffic police came across a street race while on patrol and followed suspicious vehicles. After a long chase, the person named Connor McLean had an accident with the vehicle he was driving. After his accident, he was taken to the hospital by traffic police, and after his treatment, he was arrested and detained. Except for Connor McLean, no driver was caught by the police. That means you must have been the slowest, Connor, and the worst driver. First of all, I am not a street racer. I have no connection with other vehicles. I was just passing by in my sports car. All I did was increase my speed to get away from other vehicles as soon as possible. My only crime is that I was speeding. It has nothing to do with racing. Thank you, Connor. This makes sense. You know, I was pulled over once and accused of racing because I happened to speed up at the same time as another car. And I thought it was the most ridiculous thing ever. I had no, I can't help it. Not to sound like a douche here, but at the time I was driving my Lamborghini Huracan this is my first one I got, and it was, well, now that sounds really douchey, my first one. No, but I had just gotten one for the first time. First supercar of my life, a childhood dream come true. And I noticed one thing: when you're driving on a road, and especially when there's multiple lanes, a lot of people will want to get next to your car and rev it. It was some kids in a freaking their mom's Toyota next to me that were, speeding up and slowing down next to me. And at one point, I needed to get over to the right to exit, so I also added speed to get over and exit. And what do you know? A cop saw it and took it for racing. So I got accused of racing. Luckily, he only gave me a speeding ticket, just like I argued, like Connor here. But I think that is incredibly stupid and misleading. Like, racing should be explicit racing. And it happens, and it shouldn't, actual racing is bad. It's very dangerous. But I don't know. I feel like cops love to throw that one, or at least in my experience, it seems that they love to throw that one out there to get you into more trouble than you should be. Anyways, rant over. Frick, dude. I don't even gotta look at evidence. This guy's not guilty. He's not guilty. There you go, buddy. You're welcome. If your arrest bar is more than 50%. Oops. That didn't help my odds to get arrested, apparently. This is Adrian Bowen. He is not from our country. He is charged with extortion. Helen Lona's mobile phone was stolen while she was walking on 23 Victorina Street. Camera footage of the place called Coffee Vic, located where the incident took place, was examined. In line with the investigations, it has been concluded that the person in the images is named Adrian Bowen. Adrian Bowen was detained by police for questioning while he was going to the market where he worked. I was walking on Victorina Street, where I walk on certain days of the week, but that day I decided to walk in the opposite direction to the direction I normally walk. While everything was going well, someone suddenly took the phone from my hand. I couldn't even react because of the surprise and fear that I felt at that time. After I put myself together, I asked for help from those around me. Adrian says, in the evening, I close the daily gross market where I work and walk in the opposite direction of my house. My wife and I were constantly arguing due to my financial concerns, and my children did not have much peace of mind. Because of these events, I was very confused and had difficulty thinking clearly. Suddenly, I saw the woman walking in front of me and noticed that she was carrying a phone in her hand. The phone looked very luxurious and expensive. Because of the difficulties I was experiencing, this phone seemed like a very attractive opportunity for me. I thought that if I could still sell it, I could at least alleviate financial concerns for a little. Without any plan, I reflexively grabbed the phone from the woman's hand and started running. Afterwards, I turned off the phone, put it in my pocket, and went home. So, you stole a phone for money. There's no evidence. Let's see the digital evidence here. Face recognition. Yeah, that's him stealing the phone right there very clearly. Let's see if my email... Uh-oh, Daisy. It was really good for me that you got me kicked out of the house when I was going through such a difficult situation. Can you tell me how to get by on the streets as a girl? I hope you have a daughter and she falls into the same situation. If you have a daughter and you still had me thrown out of the house, I would like to say that I am very sorry for your daughter. I hope he gets rid of you soon. Well, let me read this again. It was really good for me that you got me kicked out of the house when I was going through such a difficult situation. You're welcome. Can you tell me how to get by on the streets as a girl? I hope you have a daughter and she falls into the same situation. If you have a daughter and you still had me thrown out of the house, yes, I do, I would like to say that I am very sorry for your daughter. I hope he gets rid of you soon. I hope he gets rid of you soon. I hope he gets rid of you soon. Who's he? Yeah, this bitch is gonna get me killed. Hey, I wanna put her in the chair. Sorry, I'm following the law and you're worthless. I fucking hate people. I even hate people in this game. I'm just following the law, doing my job. And she's gonna blame me because she's not paying rent. Fucking bitch. How long have you known Helen? Well, I don't even care. This guy's guilty too. I don't even need to hear this stuff. Like, he admits it. It's sad. Whatever. He has a family. He was trying to do anything to get by. I don't care. Like, I understand. I appreciate your honesty and everything, but the law is the law. Unless you were accused of racing, then I'll say you only need a speeding ticket. But that's not this case. 2 years of jail, but actually, you're not even going to jail. You're not from this country, so you're just gone. Bye. Now I get $1,200 a week. Yay me. Hopefully I don't get murdered or arrested, though. This is the one we gotta look out for. Oof. Uh-oh. Your wife wants a car. A weekly payment of $1,000 would be a total of 15 weeks of payments. Once accepted, the first installment is paid right away. Current average weekly household expense is $500. New additional expense for 15 weeks is $1,000. She wants a car. Your sanity will drop severely if you don't accept this. Well, I'll have to do a lot more gambling to make up for this car payment. I can do it. All right, let's make this car payment back real quick. All right, so need $1,000 for the car payment. Oh no. Oh no. Now I need to bet 2,000 to make up for our lost hand and the car payment. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Bust. Thank God. Okay, so I made back the car payment. Playing a dangerous game. Very dangerous game. Okay. In the day. Bomb attack on Parliament. The cartel carried out a bomb attack on the Parliament building. 19 civilians died and 2 members of Parliament were injured. The leader of the cartel was caught. Uh-oh. And I'm guessing that's going to be case 1 of week 7. Is this a guy? Let's see here. Juan Carlos. Charges terrorism. Taking part in organized criminal activities. Recently, 19 civilians lost their lives and 2 MPs were seriously injured in a bomb attack on Parliament. During the attack, 4 people thought to be cartel or members of the cartel blew themselves up. Okay. As a result of the extensive searches, 10 people thought to be members of the cartel were caught. A few of the cartel members became confessors in the cases in which they were tried. They disclosed the identity of Juan, the manager of the cartel, and the planner of the bomb attack. As a result of the operations, the person named Juan was caught in a forest house outside of the city. Juan says those responsible for the events are the corrupted state and their collaborators, the mafia. They are the ones who forced us to do this. Jeremy and Mike, may they rest in peace now. I don't get it. I don't know. Who's Jeremy and Mike? I feel like they came up a couple times. But I don't remember who they are. Digital evidence, sound recording. Cartel member. Yes, sir. I'm listening to you. Go and destroy that parliament. Sir, don't you think this would be suicide? Since when have my orders been questioned? Okay, sir. As you wish. Okay, so that's a photo fit of the cartel leader drawn by confession. Well, that's him. Looks like a fairly open and shut case here, I must say. But let me look at my emails. I might be bribed on this one. No, I'm not getting bribed. Wasn't there a letter? How did I get bribed that one time? I don't know. I don't think I'm getting bribed this time, but I think I am going to have to have you executed. What is it? Terrorism? Crimes against the state. Terrorism. Aggravated sentence execution. Yeah, he has a previous conviction, so it's aggravated. Do you have regret having caused such damage to our country? No, I'm just sorry that I couldn't give all the statesmen what they deserved. If you give solid information about the mafia you mentioned in your statement, we can take care of them after you. Will you cooperate? No, I don't think so. But you should know that it is obvious that high-ranking statesmen are corrupt. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Whew. I wonder if my family ever gets killed. What do you think? Just end the day? Yeah, probably just end the day. Nothing's changed with my... I figured for sure getting him executed would add my possibility of being assassinated. Filing a compensation lawsuit against Robin Hudson, who caused Henry William to have a traffic accident. Compensation lawsuit against Robin, who caused Henry William to have a traffic accident. Okay. There is one digital evidence for this case. Henry William was allegedly pushed into the barriers by Robin Hudson while he was riding his motorcycle in traffic, causing him to have an accident. After the accident, Henry William remained in a coma for 42 days. Henry William demands $250,000 from Robin as material and moral compensation for the pain he experienced. You should have insurance for that. I was driving my motorcycle in traffic. I wanted to overtake the vehicle in front of me. She started to approach me while I was overtaking her. I got stuck in the barrier and suddenly lost the balance of the motorcycle and rolled over. The only thing I remember afterwards was that I was in great pain. I think she did this on purpose because she didn't even stop and help after she caused this. Now, my question is, I was driving my motorcycle in traffic. I wanted to overtake the vehicle in front of me. So he wants to pass her. She started to approach me while I was overtaking her. I got stuck in the barrier and suddenly lost the balance. Now, is he in a lane? That's my question. Was he even in a traffic lane, though? Robin says, I was driving in my own lane in traffic. I was very stressed because I found out my mother was hospitalized and I was trying to get to the hospital as soon as possible. My mother has cancer and her condition is serious. I didn't notice what was happening during the accident. The motorcycle must have been in my blind spot. I later learned that I was being taken to court. If I had noticed the accident, I would have definitely have stopped and helped. I did not violate any traffic rules. I don't think it's my fault. Oh, okay. Let's look at this digital evidence. See, this is what I wondered. Is he passing her where he shouldn't be passing her? And that appears to be the case right there. She said she was driving in her own lane. What does he say again? I was driving my motorcycle in traffic. I wanted to overtake the vehicle in front of me. She started to approach me while I was overtaking her. I got stuck in the barrier. I'm pretty sure you shouldn't have been passing her there. That's what I think. Mr. William, you realize you're violating the lane of the car in front of you, right? Your Honor, I even honked my horn before she overtook. There's no way she didn't see me. What upsets me is that she could have killed me, but she chose to flee at the time of the incident. I even honked my horn before she overtook. Okay, now why? I thought you were overtaking her. Mrs. Hudson, it is highly unlikely that you did not notice the motorcyclist in your left rear view mirror at the time of incident. Didn't you at least hear a sound? Your Honor, at the moment I was totally thinking about my mother. I was in the left lane, so I didn't need to look at the left mirror, and I didn't hear the sounds because the windows were closed. I guess he's the one person with a motorcycle that isn't. Well, I think that I need to check my email. Nothing. I think that, let's see our options. Okay. Grant Henry Williams' request for $250,000. Deny the $250,000. Deny. I'm denying it. Not supplying it. Didn't die. I got arrested, though. Son of a bitch. Now I gotta go through this again. What did I get arrested for, though? Give me a reason. Give me, like, it should give you a reason. It's just dice roll. Give me something wrong that I did. I'm a flawless judge. I have a 60% chance. I mean, I'm surprised I haven't gotten arrested more times. The odds are that I would get arrested. I think I should play a hand of blackjack real quick. Maybe a $500 hand to make a little bit of money before I think I have to pay my bills tomorrow. Ooh, this is a great double, but the game doesn't let me. Oh boy. Well, gave us a 17. Still loses to a 19. Now I gotta bet 1,000 to make that back, plus still have profit. Oh boy. Okay, 19. Okay, there we go. Still made 500 bucks. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Yeah, I made 500 bucks, right? Yes. Do not try that at home. It does not work in real life. In the day. Weird looking guy. Nathan Lake. No criminal record. Positive health. And he is a dude that lives here. Involuntary manslaughter. The person named, Gabaman Ty. That's a name. We're going to call him Ty. The person named took his baby, who was having difficulty breathing, to the hospital. After the MRI, it was seen that there was a metal object in the baby's stomach. Nathan Lake, the baby's doctor, said the object should be removed surgically. The surgery was performed when, with the family's approval, and Nathan Lake stated to the family that the surgery went well. The baby experienced breathing difficulties for some time after he was discharged and died less than 24 hours later. As a result of the autopsy, a gauze that was forgotten during the surgery was found in the baby's stomach. Oof. The autopsy report confirmed that the baby died as a result of the forgotten gauze. Thereupon, the baby's father, Ty Jr., filed a complaint against the Dr. Nathan Lake. We realized that our baby was having difficulty breathing, and we went to the hospital. Nathan Lake, who was the doctor there, told us that an MRI was needed. After the MRI results, the doctor said that our baby had a metal object in his stomach and needed to be operated on immediately. After the surgery, he said that it was a very successful surgery. When we came home shortly thereafter, our baby was discharged. We realized that our baby could not breathe again. We tried to take him to the hospital again, but it was too late when we got there. I asked for an autopsy report because I was curious about the cause of death. I learned that the cause of death was the gauze left in our baby's stomach during the surgery, and I filed a complaint. Dr. Nathan Lake says, first of all, I accept my mistake, and I'm very sorry that this incident happened. When I learned that the baby died as a result of my carelessness, I could not come to my senses for a long time. I don't care about the punishments I will receive. My only wish is for his family to forgive me. I am distraught. No. This gotta happen often. Do hospitals have and doctors have, when you sign the liability waivers before a surgery, if they do something that ends up killing someone like this, are they liable? Or is it, I don't think they can be criminally liable, right? I think the family can just sue the shit out of the hospital and probably get millions of dollars for wrongful death. But I don't think it's criminally liable, I think, in real life. But this is me, who is not an expert of the law in any way, shape, or form. But I'm pretty sure that's the case. That's the gauze. Okay. I mean, the doctor even knows he did the no-no. So, I don't know. First of all, I see that you've taken responsibility for the mistake. Could you briefly explain the situation? Before the surgery, I had an argument with my wife. We were in the process of divorcing. I thought I mustn't do surgery, but there's no other doctor in the hospital. I found out that only I could do the surgery. It went well, but I didn't realize that I left the gauze in the baby's stomach. I desperately hope the family will forgive me. So, it's involuntary manslaughter, which is where? I mean, the thing is, though, also, there was something metal in the baby's stomach that needed to be taken out. Was that going to kill the baby anyway? So, I mean, not that you do surgery to just die another way, but I don't know. This is a tough one, but the law is the law, and I'm a law dog. Where's involuntary manslaughter? Involuntary manslaughter is 4 years in jail. Oof. What if we send him just for like 69 months of public service? That's my first time I've really changed up and gave it something really off the wall for punishment, but I kind of feel good about it. As a result of the decisions, we raise your salary to $1,400. God bless America. I'm getting arrested too much. Yay. Not this time. Okay. So I have 6,420 left, and I think I only have one more payment of 3,000 left. Oh no, what do you want? I already bought you a car. Your wife complains that her household items constantly break down. She wants 1,000 for new household items. Do you accept? Man, she is expensive. I accept, but I gotta go gamble now. I need to make $1,000 to make up for that. Okay, blackjack will definitely do it. Hey, blackjack pays for the appliances. Plus, now it pays 3 to 2 instead of 2 to, or 1 to 1. So I actually made $2,000 on that. You can buy new appliances again. I might get arrested after every other case. We got the Joker. But, oh my God. Why is my possibility of arrest so high? Offer a bribe. $750, and it lowers it by 25%. Alright. Okay, well. At least it's a 50-50, or a little worse than a 50-50 now. David Crane. No criminal record. He is not mentally fit. I've never even done sanity impaired. All I have to do is sanity impaired, send for treatment. I didn't even have to read any of that shit. I just select that and let him. I don't even have to pick. Why did I spend so much time on that? I read so much. I've done so much reading, my mouth hurts. Like, it feels like I had something inserted in my mouth. I've been moving my mouth, yapping so much, talking and reading. And I think that's enough. That's enough of that. I think I'm done. Does this game save? Main menu. I'm pretty sure it's saved.